Welcome back, guys, to part 14 of the Master Series. I hope you guys have had a good weekend. And on Sunday, I'm not going to give you an hour and 13 minutes of watch time. So today we're going to be discussing engineering. Okay. Um, what makes engineering so powerful? And since our last video was about base building, I thought it would fit nicely into the next part. And in case any of you were wondering, I'm not doing these tests in single player. I'm doing these tests on my event server where base building restrictions are activated. So if you were wondering, can you build a base where close to the location where I built the base, like there? Yes, you can build a base there. Okay, because my base building restrictions is on. I wanted to put a flag or I wanted to build something here close to the town and I couldn't. So my base building restrictions are definitely on. So yes, on a normal server, you can build a massive base in this open field. And then, you can cover your own base literally from the factory. Okay, let's get into engineering. What makes engineering so powerful? Okay, so what I did here, and you guys can test this with any skill. I've got no skills, okay, no skill points in strength or constitution or dexterity. The only skill that I took was engineering, okay, and it's a good method for you to know exactly what a specific skill is doing for you. Because when you go to the crafting menu, you don't need to worry about no skill, okay? If you can craft something in a no skill tab, that literally means you don't need a skill in any of your attributes to craft these things. But if you want to know what a specific skill does, okay, then you need to start looking at the basic, medium, and advanced tabs to see if I don't pick any points in all the other skills and I only take this one skill to advanced, what is this skill allowing me to do? Okay, so if we go right to the top, we can see in the no skill tab, we can craft everything. Okay, but what is engineering doing for us in the basic tab? Because we haven't got any skills at basic, guys. Okay, we've got 0 skills except for engineering. So engineering is allowing us to craft a water bucket, improvised wheel, a fishing reel, a short improvised rail, okay, a long improvised rail in the basic tree. In the medium tree, it's allowing us to craft the improvised metal detector, okay, revolver ammo, the rubber tat-tat, shotgun ammo, improvised rifle rail, okay, and then of course we know these two are connected to demolition, okay, and then of course the guns and the scope is connected to rifles. So then when we go to advanced, we see that the engineering skill allows us to craft basically every bullet in the game except for the M82 50 cal rounds, okay? Which is big. The fact that you can craft every single ammo in the game, because it's not difficult to find a gun, but it's quite difficult to find a lot of ammo for a specific gun, okay? And then if we go down here at basic, engineering allows us to craft zappers, which is fundamental in protecting our base, okay? So it allows us to craft basic lock protection, okay, medium and advanced lock protection, and then it allows us to craft the locks, okay, iron lock, silver lock, and enforced lock, okay? If we go down here, we know this is all survival, and if we go down here, we see again that because of engineering, we can craft a wheelbarrow or a raft or improvised raft, and we can craft all the best chests, okay, which is massive. And then if we go down here to base building, we see that it opens up all the base building elements for us, okay? So when it comes to the crafting menu, engineering is definitely the best skill to have if you look at how many crafting recipes engineering opens up for you compared to all the other skills. Okay, so take all the other skills in the game and you're just losing out on these few skills, okay, which is not a lot. Those two, this little bit, and then this little bit over here. But look at everything that opens up for you. Okay, there's a heck of a lot more that opens up for you because of the engineering skill. So being able to craft any rounds, zappers, locks, and all base building elements is definitely a plus. Now, except for the recipes that engineering opens up to you, another very, very strong attribute to engineering is it saves you material cost. Okay, so this time I definitely want you guys to write this down in the comments. Okay, maybe I'll write it down. If I see none of you write it down in the comments, I'll write it down in the comments. Okay, so we've got a character with advanced engineering. This is a 10-meter wall. This is the longest wall that you can craft, and it's the best way to see the difference between advanced engineering and no engineering. Okay, so if we go to this wall, we will see that it costs us 56 sticks, okay, 28 planks, and 28 uses of a knife to craft this wall, which is the biggest wall that you can craft. Okay, so 56, 28, and 28. So then we craft it. Okay, we craft the wall, then we go upgrade. Okay, and now we're just going to work with the 5-meter piece because you can only upgrade one piece at a time. Okay, so let's just focus on the 5-meter piece. But what you can do is just multiply this by 2. Okay, so for a 10-meter wall, for the first upgrade, you need 28 sticks, 28 scrap metal, and 4 nails or 4 bolts, 7 barbed wire. Okay, any blunt tool, and 28 toolboxes. Okay, and like I said, I'll write this down in the comments below if I see none of you writes this down on day 1. Okay, then we go to upgrade again. So now we see it takes 42 scrap metal. Okay, in total, remember we including the entire wall. 42 scrap metal, 14 bolts, 14 uses of a blunt item, and then 70 toolbox uses, okay, for this 10-meter wall. Then when we go upgrade again, we need 98 bricks for the entire wall, okay, 98 bricks, 42 cement, 84 gravel, 28 cans of cool drink, 14 barbed wire, 8 bolts, 126 sandbags, and then 56 uses of a blunt weapon, and 82 toolboxes. Okay? Give you guys some time to write it down if you want to write it down. Or you can just go back to the video and pause it. And now we're going to look at the biggest one. So now we need 84 scrap metal, 84 cement, 168 gravel, 56 cans, 252 sandbags, and then 56 uses of a blunt weapon, and 82 uses of a toolbox. Okay, and that's it. Very funny to say that's it, okay, but that is it. And you can go look at the HP of the wall will always go up, guys. But a 5-meter wall is the biggest solid piece you can get. Okay, so 2,450 from 275 HP to 2,450. From level 1 to level 3, okay, so from wood to the green metal, it will take 1 C4 to blow this entire wall up. On a brick wall, it will take 2 C4s to blow up the brick wall. And then on cement, it will take 3 C4s to blow up the cement. Okay? And even if that's 2,450, even if we complete it, still 2,450. Okay, counts as one solid wall. So if you look at engineering, engineering helps a heck of a lot. And later in the master series, we're going to get a lot more advanced in how to level up your skills faster and faster. You're going to have to make some sacrifices, but I am definitely writing out my perfect build for the next wipe, and I'm going to enjoy every single second of it. So yeah, engineering is very, very powerful. Okay, so let's quickly see what's the difference if we try and do what we did now with no engineering skill. We know engineering gives us a heck of a lot of advantages with what we're able to craft. It saves us a heck of a lot of time because we don't have to farm engineering. You know, we don't have to put planks into blueprints to level up to the engineering, okay, which takes quite a lot of time. Of course, it's your choice. I'm just showing you what's the difference here. And then, of course, one day you can get to advanced plus engineering, and it will make a bigger difference as well. But again, don't want to keep you guys here for too long on a Sunday. So let's go quickly look at the numbers with no engineering. Okay, guys, we're back with a new character. And I just picked the skills that will enable you to craft most of the items in Scum, except for the engineering skill. So if you go to the metabolism, I picked rifles, which will enable you to craft, you know, a lot of things that regards rifles. This is not really going to help you with crafting. Demolition is the main one that's going to help you in dexterity to craft items. And then survival is also going to help you to craft most of the items in the crafting tab, except for engineering. So we just left engineering at 0. So now when we go to the crafting tab, we will see that we can craft everything, okay, because we took advanced rifles and advanced demolition and advanced survival. We will see that the only items that are grayed out is the ones that we looked at in engineering, okay? These 4 items, okay? These items that we spoke about, the ammunition, okay? We can craft everything here. It's only the lock protection and the locks that we can't craft. We can craft everything here because we've got advanced survival, okay? And we can craft the medium fortification and the advanced fortification, which is connected to survival, okay? And then we can also craft the C4 and the improvised claymore that you have to have medium demolition to be able to craft those two. Okay, and then of course a lot of these others are also connected to demolition. You need basic demolition to craft a cooker bomb or a pipe bomb or motion sensor and stuff like that. Okay, so for me personally, I love the advanced demolition because it gives me an extra second to defuse a puppet, and it helps me to cut wires in a kill box. But when it comes to crafting, there's no reason for me to take advanced demolition. Medium demolition enables me to craft everything that's connected to demolition, okay? Because if we look at the advanced, we know this is engineering. We know this is engineering. We know this is survival. We know this is engineering, okay? And we know this is engineering, okay? So you don't need anything higher than medium demolition. And when it comes to the cooking, like I said, these 2 parts don't really help you. So only having medium survival is also not too bad when it comes to crafting, okay? So now we can clearly see what engineering did for us, and we can see with the combination of rifles, demolition, and survival, you know, we can craft everything. The fishing rod, you know, the handgun, the shotgun, you know, the scope, various things like that. So if we get to medium engineering, we'll be able to basically craft everything except all the ammo, okay, except the fancy ammo and this. So advanced engineering is definitely, when you look at what's like, what I'm trying to explain to you guys is it's only the demolition skill and the survival skill, okay, and the rifle skill and the engineering skill. It's only those 4 skills that enables you to craft everything in the crafting menu, okay? And even if we go to rifles, like, yeah, I can craft the guns and everything that I need in rifles. There's no real need for me to even have medium rifles. Okay, so when you look at the skills that enables you to craft everything, rifles, you don't need higher than basic rifles to craft everything that you need to craft. Okay, let's just stick to medium. You don't need more than medium rifles to craft everything that the rifle skill enables you to craft. You don't need more than medium demolition, okay? You don't need more than medium survival unless you want to craft these two pots, which is completely useless. Engineering is the only one, okay, which enables you to complete all the crafting recipes. And engineering is the only one where you need advanced, because with advanced, you can craft all the bullets, you can craft the best lock and the best lock protection, okay? And you can craft a massive double-story building, and you can craft the biggest metal chest, okay? So it makes a huge difference. That's why I'm saying engineering is a very, very important skill, and it's very important for you to figure out at the start of your build or at the start of your journey, do I want to grind engineering, or do I want to have the quality of life that engineering gives me right from the start? Okay. Now, with no engineering, let's go see how much this wall costs. Okay. So I think the first one was like in 54 or something like that. So we've gone up by 50 to that is about 50%, roughly, if I have to estimate it. It's costing us 50% more resources to build something with no engineering skill, okay, than it cost us with advanced engineering, okay? We can estimate it on that. Of course, if you get to basic engineering, we need to get to basic engineering, guys, because if I press F now, okay, I can't upgrade it again because I've got no engineering skill. Okay, I can only build this. So when we get to basic engineering, it's going to change the calculations. Okay, again, it's going to make the resources that we need to upgrade the wall less. Okay, but we first need to get there to get the benefits of it. But if we start with advanced engineering, we get all the benefits on the normal wall, okay, and on the next upgrade, which is the ugly plating, and on the next upgrade, which is the green metal wall, and on the next upgrade, that's the bricks, and on the next upgrade, that's the cement. Okay, we get the max amount of benefits, which is a 50% decrease in the resources that we need to craft everything. Okay. Now, the only thing that I'm wondering about, okay, now the only thing that I'm wondering about is with no engineering skill, I still need 15 padlocks to craft the lock. So there's no advantage there. And with the advanced lock protection, there's no major advantage there either. Okay. So it's just the resources that you're going to spend on your base building elements where you're going to get the advantage. Okay. So that's about it. I think it's about a 20-minute video. In the comments below, now that you see how engineering can help you, I want everyone's feedback, okay? Whether you like base building or whether you don't like base building. After the explanation that I've given you on engineering, in the comments below, tell me, are you going to take advanced engineering with your next build? Or are you rather going to grind engineering? Okay, so in the comments below, yes, I'll definitely take advanced engineering after the next wipe, or no, I'm not going to take advanced engineering. I still don't think it's that important. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great Sunday. In part 15, I think, yeah, in part 15, we are going to finalize the base information by looking at lock picking. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you guys exactly how the locks, the different kind of locks help you to protect your base. And then I'm going to show you specifically how zappers help you to protect your base. And we're going to go through the exact numbers. And out of that research, okay, out of those numbers that we get from there, um, we can discuss, how to alleviate the lock picking that is a problem on most of the servers. Okay, we can have a discussion in the comments what we think we need to multiply the damage by, so that we feel it's really really hard to raid someone either with lock picking or with C4. Okay, but in the next video we totally going to focus on thievery, how thievery helps the raider, okay, and how demolition. Okay, no, we're not really going to focus on demolition, guys. Again, with medium demolition, you can probably craft, all the landmines and stuff that you want to craft to defend your base. So in the next video, we're just going to look at how to defend your base and how important the different kind of rocks are, and how important the different kind of zappers are, and what damage do they really do if the person has got gloves or whether he hasn't got gloves. And then we'll cover a few traps, okay, because in the last video we just covered how you use grenades, okay, but in the next video we're going to cover a few all the ways for you to protect your base. So it's going to include mines and all kinds of different traps, okay, and how you can use them. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Cheers.